Echeveria Runyonii, Growing and Caring Guide. Echeveria runyonii is a flowering plant species in the family Crassulaceae that retains its leaves year-round. As one of the many cultivated species of Echeveria, this one has a Mexican origin. It's one of the easiest succulents to care for and also one of the most beloved. Overwatering and a lack of light are the most common causes of issues for this plant. These problems, however, may be simply solved. These are some of the other known names: Mexican hens, hens and chicks, Topsy Turvy. Growing and caring for Echeveria runyonii plants. Please like and subscribe for more informative videos and to support our channel. These tender shoots from Echeveria form rosettes about 4 inches in diameter. Its leaves are elongated in shape. They perch atop single stems that are at least 3.9 inches in length and have a pinkish-white hue. Flowering Topsy Turvy. Flowers on the Echeveria Topsy Turvy are typically yellow, but can also be a vibrant orange. This plant blooms in the late spring and early summer. There is an arching, tall inflorescence above which the flowers appear. Brightness and ambient temperature. Topsy Turvy thrives in direct sunlight and requires strong illumination to keep its rosette shape and vibrant coloration. On the other hand, it can survive in indirect sunlight or partial shade. Keeping the plant in partial shade is ideal in the southern regions. This plant thrives between the temperatures of 65 and 70 degrees Fahrenheit, 18 and 21 degrees Celsius. This plant is not frost hardy and will perish in severe cold, however, it can tolerate milder winters. Runyonii thrives in USDA zones 9 through 11. Soil and transplanting. Since this plant thrives in cracks and crevices in rocky outcroppings, its soil needs to be gritty and well drained. Use a container with drainage holes while planting. Choose a sandy soil, such as a potting mix formulated for succulents or cacti, with a pH greater than 7.0. If necessary, repot it in the spring or summer. Before repotting this succulent, make sure the soil is fully dry. Careful excavation of the plant's roots is required, as you may need to remove any rotten or diseased roots. Any incisions or cuts need to heal by applying fungicide treatment before the transplant can be performed. The rosettes of this plant are particularly susceptible to rot and fungal diseases if let to stay in water for extended periods. The growth of your plant can also be aided by getting rid of any decaying or dead leaves that may have settled at the base. If left alone, the fallen leaves will serve as a breeding ground for a number of unwanted pests. Watering and fertilizing. Despite its low water requirements, runyonii still needs regular watering during the warmer months of the year, summer and spring. Therefore, the soak and dry method is suggested for cleaning it because of its vulnerability to water. Your Echeveria plant will thrive if you let the soil dry out fully in between waterings. Do not water the plant throughout the winter if it is kept outside. If you overwater your plant, it could rot or get sick from mold. Apply a watered-down succulent plant fertilizer to the soil around this plant in the spring. You should utilize a fertilizer with a lower nitrogen content on the younger plants. How to propagate. Leaf cuttings, stem cuttings, or offsets from the mother plant are used in the propagation of Echeveria Runyonii Topsy Turvy. The more compact rosettes of a mature plant should be severed with a sharp knife. Place the cuttings in a shady area for several days to dry out. After that, plant the cuttings in a damp, well-drained soil. If you want to start a new plant from seed, you should do so in the spring. These plants are known for their prolific offset production, which causes them to spread outward from the core rosette. Place the cuttings in a spot that will get at least 6 hours of sunlight daily. To ensure the new plant thrives, it should be situated near or on a windowsill in a location that receives a lot of natural light if it is an indoor plant. Infestations and pests of Echeveria. Both rabbits and deer don't seem to bother the Topsy Turvy plant very much. Insect problems are rare, but you should watch out for aphids, vine weevils, and mealybugs which can damage succulents. If you want to prevent fungus and decay, you should avoid watering your plants too much. Uses cases. The greatest places for succulents are in a Mediterranean garden, a rock garden, a green roof, a border or a bed. It is also widely accepted that this plant is the best succulent for a terrarium. When mixed with other succulents, this Topsy Turvy plant creates a striking display in both small containers and dish gardens. Hummingbirds will be drawn to this flower, adding a flutter of activity to the landscape. Please don't forget to like and subscribe for more informative videos and to support our channel. Thanks for watching.